Alright, so we got firm, and medium fast, so I'm gonna watch it on the fairways and greens. But more importantly, it's low wind. That means scores can get a little crazy. Started here in just a second. box goes. All right. Well, I'm on the green, just not anywhere where I wanted to be. Oof. Yeah, I can already tell this is going to be a little different than the last event. 151 under on the last event. I don't think that's going to be a thing this time. I did not want it to kick over that far, but it did. Alright. There we go. First birdie of the day. What up? Had to knock out this round of golf quick here because I don't know if I'll get a chance to tomorrow. baseball might show up, and if baseball shows up tomorrow, then yeah, probably won't be able to make time for golf. So what up, proper? Playing the Yabba Dabba Doo invite. Fred Flintstone Corey. Oh man, can't believe that even actually got that close. Not even gonna lie. Shit. We figured you were probably tired or something. Maybe if you stayed up till 8 or 9 a.m., whatever you were thinking the night before there. So it's for the best, though. I had to beat the Cowboys in solo battles, but it was a fake Cowboys team. They weren't real. I don't actually think they had anybody from the Cowboys on their team, just the jersey. Slow down, golf ball. Right? Damn. I think I threw for like 500 and some odd yards and like 7 touchdowns against him with Lamar. Yeah, I only played one last night. I did a bunch of draft challenges and then spent a bunch of time screwing around with my lineup, getting some upgrades and stuff done. I felt quite accomplished, but it took a lot of time. And then I went ahead and played one solo battle because I just wanted to play with the team once with all their upgrades that I got. So I believe I'm up to a 93 overall now. Nah, just doing what you gotta do. I don't know if that one can settle. Stop. There we go. Damn. I think I'm 93s across the board. Shit. Oh, golf ball, what is your deal? Must be out your goddamn mind. That should have been an eagle. See, she agrees. It don't matter. It's not. It's all good. Oh boy. You gotta sit down, golf ball. Wow, that went way further than I anticipated there. Hey, let's go. So we needed something like that, a back-to-back birdie there. Shit, do whatever you want if you got the stuff for it. You want to mess with it. Man, I gotta stop swinging to the fucking right so bad. Yep. Feel free to turn towards the cup anytime now there, ball. Alright. Right. I just had that the other day, a power up for free safety, Calvin Johnson. My kids were mad because they're like, what the heck? This is free safety. I was like, yeah, weird, huh? Yup. Steelers do have some good offensive linemen, that is for sure. Man, that is a messed up shot right there. I'll accept that. I think some of it is. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Just had to land there at inch ball. Oh, that is a fucking shit shot from there. Ah. That green is tricky. That's a tough hole to birdie there. I don't know, dude. They both had some pretty good teams. What up, what up? I'd be willing to bet those would probably be like 50-50 battles. Sometimes one guy would win, sometimes the other. Oof, I'll take that. Shit, I'd miss all my players if I did a different team. Like I said, we kind of do it a little differently, so there's that. There are some days I miss Mike Vick, but then there are other times where it's like, yeah, I did the right thing. We'll be good. Oh, I was hoping that was a one hop stop and drop right in the bottom of the cup, but yeah, that's why I'm glad I don't have any like real what's the word, like just not really stuck on any one team, so I never feel too biased against a certain player, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. If I have to get biased towards a player, I have to look at where he went to college, and then that's about the only bias I might have against the guy. Oh, this is a tricky little shot. I'll sit down. Oh, I thought that'd get a little more roll to it. She's gonna slap the greasy browns on it. Get in there. Let's go. Did you see that smiley face putt I just nailed? Let's go. Woo! Autogram. You know, a lot of people that like to use him. That is for sure. He's a quitter. He left Texas Tech because he felt threatened. He's a quitter. Let's go, ball. Get in there. A lot of dudes are good college quarterbacks, but they're not necessarily good pro quarterbacks. So it's like, it's not that they're not good quarterbacks, they just didn't transfer well to the NFL game. I've seen a lot of dudes that have been hella good quarterbacks in college. They've made some pretty good throws, all that shit, but it's a different game, really. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. He still quit. I don't care. If he didn't want to go there from the first place and didn't plan to finish, dude, he should have never left. I can't stand all this transfer shit they allow kids to do now. It's bullshit. I'm sorry, but that's not how it should be. If you're gonna commit, you commit. If you don't, then that's fine, but you gotta sit out a fucking year, full year, and you don't get it back. It don't come back. Tim Tebow had the luxury of playing for some really smart, offensive-minded coaches in a system that was built perfectly for his playing type, and he had a lot of really fucking good wide receivers. Because if there was one thing Florida made sure they had was receivers that could run fast, catch footballs, and running backs that could do the same. So he was a victim of a good team. Yeah, that was money. If you look at a few other teams took off too, because Texas didn't want to join the Big 12 network because they already had Longhorn Network, and they wanted us to help pay for Longhorn Network, and every school said that's the most ridiculous thing we've ever heard. Why would we help pay for your sports channel? But they also just wanted it to be the Texas League, so we let them. You'll be seeing a lot of that soon. Super conferences are on their way. Oh, I knew I should have clubbed up one. Plus, I'll put our national championship trophies up against a good majority of other schools and line them up and see who's got more. Not many will have more than us. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And we can't count these fake trophies that some of these schools claim national championships. They gotta be legitimate national championships, because that'll knock a little Alabama school down about 17 fucking national championships that they claim. Oh. Yeah, I was never a fan of the Tebow Madden. I know everybody freaked out the year he was on that game because they're like, "Oh, it's gonna be so fun," and then, yeah, not really. Oh yeah, not to mention a lot of teams get beat up by Ohio State last year. Especially, I went to that game. I was at the Ohio State Nebraska game. That was the fastest defense I have ever seen in the history of my life in live football. I have never seen defenders go from where they are to where the ball is faster than that Ohio State team. So, oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Oh man, I thought that would sit up a lot more with the wind and being uphill. I played high school baseball with a kid that went on to play for Nebraska. That he caught a touchdown in a Fiesta Bowl once. So, dude played tight end for Nebraska, but he probably should have been an offensive lineman. It's like 6'6", weighed 299 pounds, and he was a tight end. He played running back at the high school here I went to. Don't ask me how that worked out. It's kind of crazy. I actually went to high school or school with 3 different people that went to University of Nebraska, and only one of them went all 4 years. The other one went down to Division II, and the other one was a walk-on, and he ended up just going to school there after a year. Decided football wasn't in his options and just went another direction. But it's kind of crazy that I went to 3 different schools, and all 3 of them had at least one guy that went on to Nebraska, but one of them played all 4 years and actually like played. So ooh, this is gonna be another bender. Yeah, just a little too much sauce on that. Alright, I'm gonna par 5 here, so we should be able to get a birdie. Should being the key word there. Tricky. So what I'm thinking here, let's try to play it as close to this edge as possible without putting it on that sand. Yeah, I wish I could have been a little closer, but now So if we can bend this bad boy around these rocks right there, land down in there. Especially this, yeah, this year's game, it'd be ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna give her a shot here and see what happens. It didn't catch the right rock there. Well, this is different. Isn't this interesting? I'm not sure what this is. We'll take it though. Ooh, that is a nasty putt for birdie. Damn it. Oh, that's like 3 times now that son of a bitch has just been on the brim. Damn it, that's irritating. Yeah. He's still with the Mets minor league system, I believe. Some people think it's legitimate, other people think it's just another Mets marketing ploy. Because they have been known to do some weird shit sometimes, so... Let's not forget, this is the team that made up a fake player on April Fool's Day just to screw with the entire world, so... If you don't know anything about that story, you should go look it up. Because they literally made up a scouting report for him and everything. Said he could throw like a fucking 100 and like some 140 mile an hour fastball or some shit. People were losing their goddamn minds over it, and then all next thing you know, dude, it was all an April Fool's joke. Alright. I do think I'm only going to play 1 round tonight of this, so I can go over and do some football. Because if I play another round, it's going to be almost 1 o'clock, and I'd like to get football kind of going now just to get a couple things done. So I'm going to kill this real quick here and then jump over to Madden, get it set up. Shouldn't take like 5-10 minutes here. I'll be right back.